The Nigerian House of Representatives has directed the Committee on Constitutional Review to hold public hearings aimed at addressing delays in justice delivery and restoring public confidence in the judiciary. This decision follows the adoption of a motion by Hun Ganiu Ayuba, representing Alimosho Federal Constituency in Lagos State, which called for an overhaul of Nigeria's justice system. Ayuba highlighted concerns over long delays in court cases, particularly in trial courts, where cases often last 4 to 5 years before a verdict is reached. These delays, including prolonged detentions and unresolved disputes, hinder Nigeria's democratic and economic progress.
Concerned that, notwithstanding the creation of this court, the delay still being experienced in the delivery of justice in our judicial system is highly alarming and gradually eroding the confidence of common man in judiciary. Mr. Speaker, the House worry that in some states of the Federation, cases at the High Court, which by their nature ought to be dispensed within months, last between 4 to 5 years before judgment is delivered.
Contributors to the debate pointed to overstretched correctional facilities as contributing factors to the inefficiencies in the judiciary. The committee has been tasked with reporting back within 4 weeks for a further legislative action.
Mr. Speaker, one of the major problems we have with our justice delivery system, for example, today, can be seen in the cases in our various correctional centers. Prisons that were built or correctional facilities that were built to take, for example, 100 persons in the 70s, where facilities have not been expanded till today, have thousands of people languishing in them. And Mr. Speaker, of the number of persons in our correctional facilities, I can say without any form of doubt that over 60 to 70% are people who are awaiting trial. Some of them are in the correctional facilities for a period that is even longer than the time they would have been convicted for if they were eventually found guilty of such alleged offenses.
I want to suggest, Mr. Speaker, that we amend the prayer to read that all the submissions that had to do with this issue be submitted to the Constitutional Review, and the public hearing of the Constitutional Review should prioritize this issue that have been deliberated firmly by the House.
In a separate resolution, the House urged the federal government to urgently implement the Exports Prohibition Act 2004 to tackle food smuggling and insecurity. This followed a motion by Hun Mukhtar Shagaya, representing Ilorin West Federal Constituency, with the goal of curbing food insecurity through tighter enforcement of the Act. The matter has been referred to several committees, which are expected to report back within 4 weeks.